in the time of dreaming. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But right now, I just wanted to say I'm watching my Dove and Serpent Tarot card reading for Wednesday, today, 26 June 24. And Paul, he's talking about how, as a Sagittarius, and this reading, the way it's panning out so far in the first two cards, I'm the kind of guy that likes to have things in places, like to where I can look around and see something and like it. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I just started glancing around from where I was watching over there. I was set up on the other side of the studio, and I saw this over there. And I was surprised to see it because, oh, look, Columbian Squires, Circle 1713, Knights of Columbus Youth Group, Asto Dignus, be worthy. This is the Catholic Youth Group's martial paddle for discipline. I was the last chief squire at Circle 1713 out of Gaylord. I break everything I touch, I guess, sometimes, but mainly only socially. But so as that time came, I had some stuff that was like left over, and I had this paddle. Look, it's got holes drilled in it. There's a reason for that. I'm not going to tell you. The same way they shouldn't have been on CNN when Timothy McVeigh blew up the McMurrah building, whatever it was, in Oklahoma City. They started talking about how to make the fucking bomb he did. And I'm like, I know how to do it. I was in an engineering unit in the Army. I know how to make it like that. But you shouldn't be telling all these knuckleheads. So I'm not going to tell you the purpose of the holes. But this thing, look at that. Look at that. Fucking, thank you, sir. May I have another? Hutta! But here I am watching my Dove and Serpent, and I looked over and I saw this propped up where it was. I never see it really because it's black and it's dim in here. It's something you can just walk right past it. I see the emblem for the Squires on there, but I don't even notice it anymore. But when I looked over and saw it, I was truly surprised because, as it turns out, I had a dream last night. I can't tell you why I had this dream, what instigated, to what purpose it might have come to me, because there are many kinds of different dreams that we as humans can experience if only we're open to them, even open to the idea of your mind solving problems for you while you're away. That's one aspect of dreaming, but it's a different kind of dream. This one, I wonder what the hell it meant, because it was one of those that is so vivid, so vivid. There's nothing in my daily routine that would have made me think about dreaming this last night. But it was so vivid that I didn't even remember it as a dream from last night until I had to think about it. It seemed like a memory from some time ago. When I looked at this sitting there, I was surprised to see it was complete. I was expecting to see it busted apart with all jagged edges, like busted in half, because that's the memory I have because of the dream last night. I walked out here and looked at it sitting there, and it was all busted up. And I remember looking at it, and see, it seems so long ago that I've already been okay with the idea that it happened. But I remember looking at it and picking it up all busted up and saying, yeah, I know it got busted up for a good reason, but I sure am going to miss that thing. And so when I saw it sitting here complete, I thought it was like magic, like somebody had replaced my paddle. But I asked Paul, in the time of dreaming, this is something I was supposed to look at and I just dreamed it last night. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Is it going to be a bunch of those Jehovah's Witnesses coming around again, and it just can't take anymore? I don't know. Love you, Paul. Remember, and you are the most important part of the Judas resurrection.